Hey there, gentlemen, welcome back to Manly Focus channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's been generating a lot of buzz lately, the unsettling reality of modern dating for single men. Now, I know dating has always had its challenges, but the game has significantly changed in the age of social media and online platforms. So, buckle up, because we're about to unpack the dynamics at play and discuss how you can navigate this landscape without losing your self-esteem or your future. Today's dating landscape is like navigating a battlefield. Men are increasingly finding themselves disillusioned by a scene that appears to be stacked against them. With the advent of social media and smartphones, women around the world are openly questioning the point of being in a committed relationship with a man. Social media platforms have become a beacon, revealing the real thoughts women have been harboring about men all along. Many attribute this change in attitude to the growing influence of feminist ideologies. Such ideologies have nudged women towards asserting their independence, leading to attitudes towards men that can appear dismissive or even disdainful. Historically, men dominated society, and women primarily assumed the responsibility of raising the next generation. However, in the modern era, women have transitioned from their traditional roles and are now actively participating in various spheres of life. This shift in dynamics has brought a change in women's attitudes towards men. The rise of women in societal hierarchies has led to some treating men with less regard and even outright disrespect. This doesn't suggest that women are lesser beings, but it does raise questions about whether we've strayed too far from the natural roles that men and women were historically adapted to fulfill. Observations suggest that men and women operated best when they fulfilled the roles that nature intended. Modern women are seen as being motivated primarily by self-interest. Values like virtue, family, and relationships often seem to take a backseat. These women could appear pompous and haughty, openly belittling and denigrating men. They express a desire to enjoy their youth rather than settle down, suggesting a lack of regard for men. This presents a problem as most men seek stable, long-lasting partnerships. Unlike the thrill of drama and short-term relationships, men usually prefer stability and commitment. It almost appears as though gender roles have flipped, with men now desiring the very traits they were historically expected to exhibit. Divorces today are often premeditated, planned even before the wedding day. Many women are perceived to enter into a marriage already knowing they'll eventually leave and that when they do, they'll be in a favorable position. The man in this equation is often overlooked, not even making it onto the list of her priorities. The harsh reality is that many women might not be marrying a man because they genuinely want to be with him, but because they've had to settle. Despite their history of casual flings and relationships, these women expect their chosen men to believe that they truly desire a serious commitment with them. The brutal reality, however, is that many women might end up with a man simply because they had no other choice. These women have no trouble treating their partners poorly, prioritizing their needs and desires over everything else. Many married men work tirelessly, hoping for peace and quiet when they come home, only to be met with nagging and arguments. They long for quality time with their wives but find themselves dealing with endless complaints. To add insult to injury, when these women become bored, they often seek out affairs with younger men. The lack of self-control and disregard for the consequences of their actions wreak havoc on relationships and have long-term effects on everyone involved. Though there are still good women out there, men need to be aware of the potential dangers of modern dating. To protect their future, maintain their self-esteem, and prevent undue pain, they need to embrace a mindful approach to relationships. With the advent of social media and online dating, the dating pool has expanded dramatically. This digital revolution has given everyone, including women, unprecedented options when it comes to potential partners. This freedom of choice can lead some people to view relationships more as commodities than as genuine connections, an attitude that can lead to dissatisfaction and discontent. In the modern dating landscape, some women may seem to prioritize self-interest over genuine connection. They might treat men as dispensable or interchangeable, or they may be looking for financial gain rather than mutual respect and love. They may even plan an exit strategy before the relationship has truly begun. It's crucial for men to recognize these dynamics and guard against getting caught in a cycle of manipulation and disappointment. Despite these challenges, men are not helpless. They can take control of their destiny and protect their interests in several ways. Firstly, it is essential to recognize your worth and understand that you have as much right to happiness and respect in a relationship as your partner does. Don't rush into commitments without thoroughly knowing your partner. Invest time in understanding her values, life goals, and behaviors in various scenarios. This can help you avoid a partner who views the relationship as transactional or who may not be invested in your well-being. Beware of red flags such as disrespect, entitlement, or unreasonableness. If your partner exhibits these behaviors, it might be an indication that they value their interests over yours. It's better to address these issues early, rather than ignoring them and allowing resentment to build. Remember that relationships should be mutually beneficial and satisfying. Both partners should feel valued and respected. If you consistently feel undervalued or disrespected, it might be time to reassess the relationship. The reality of modern dating does not mean that every relationship is doomed to fail. It means that both men and women need to navigate this complex landscape with greater awareness and intentionally. Respect should be a non-negotiable aspect of every relationship. Both partners should feel heard, appreciated, and valued. Communication is key in building and maintaining respect. Open and honest conversations about expectations, boundaries, and concerns can go a long way in fostering mutual understanding and respect. In conclusion, modern dating presents unique challenges for single men. However, by understanding the dynamics at play and protecting their interests, men can navigate these challenges and build satisfying, respectful relationships. It's time to prioritize your value and take charge of your future. After all, your life and happiness are at stake. And that wraps up our deep dive into the unsettling reality of modern dating for single men. It's a complex landscape out there, gentlemen, but remember, by understanding the dynamics at play, respecting your own worth, and taking an active role in shaping your relationships, you can navigate this with confidence and integrity. As always, we're here to help you make sense of these challenges and to support you on your journey. So, if you found this content valuable, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot more insightful discussions coming up that you won't want to miss. Stay strong, stay focused, and most importantly, stay manly. We'll see you in the next video.